So I just received the parcel from Brustro, that is Creative Hands Art Materials. These are their newly launched products in charcoal category. They have sent me these products and asked me to use them and do a detailed review on them. So before starting the video, I'd like to clarify that this isn't a biased review at all. I have used the products and also made an artwork and then after making this video. So do not make any conclusion before watching the full video. And yes, if you are new to my channel, then please hit the subscribe button along with notification bell in order to get notified from upcoming videos. And if you are watching this video on Instagram, then make sure to follow me to get some fresh art contents on regular basis. So without further delay, let's the video get started. So these are the products we get. We have woodless charcoal pencils and charcoal powder. If we talk about packaging, then I'd love to tell you that the packaging is very good. Especially I like the way they have black theme on both the products. There are some features have been mentioned on the product itself which may give you the basic idea about them. At first, let's talk about charcoal pencils. There's some information about the pencils have been given on the back. On the front it says a set of 6, which means that we get 6 pencils inside it, and on the right it says pre-sharpened and all the features that these pencils have. If we talk about charcoal powder, then I love the way it is packaged in a sweet and small plastic container. There's some information given on the side and it costs only $2.99, which is always a steal deal if you are looking for charcoal powder. On the other hand, we get pencils for around $4.35, which is again a steal deal if you consider the quality. Let us keep the powder aside and take a good look at the pencils. So this is what we get inside the box. The pencils have been kept in a very good manner in a plastic separator, and I like the way they offered the grades. I mean they have given 3 shades of soft, 2 shades of medium and 1 of hard. If you use charcoal pencils, then you might have noticed that we use soft pencils most of the time, and thus they have given 3 of them. Good thinking, Brustro. If we look at the pencils carefully, then we find that there's a coating on them for a better grip. They have the branding in the middle as well as grade at the end. The best advantage of woodless pencils in my opinion is that we do not have to worry about lead breakage, as the whole pencil is a lead itself. So do not worry about lead breakage at all, and you can sharpen them with any normal sharpener available to you. Now let's take a look at charcoal powder. Let's open this up. At first glance, I noticed that the quality of the charcoal used is amazing in my opinion, and the pigment seems to be very good too. It's very high in my opinion. This is my first impression, and let's not conclude it here. I'll draw an artwork and attach the making video in the end, so make sure to watch the full video so that you'll get a better understanding of the product. Now let's try using the pencils on the paper itself and see how it blends. I'm using Brustro 200 GSM paper for testing. Now let's go with each grade from soft to hard. As you can see, soft pencils have a rich pigment, and thus it seems very dark on the paper. The medium one have less pigment as compared to the previous one, so that you can get a lighter layer of the shade. And if you may have noticed that the hard one is quite difficult to blend and leaves a gap in between, but here with the Brustro pencils I haven't found such an issue. I'm blending the pencils using dry brush here. You can use any other blender like paper stump and tissue paper as well, whichever suits you. But do not use your fingertips for blending, as it makes your sketch looks very messy and very unnatural. The main issue with charcoal pencils is that we cannot sharpen them at a fine point. This issue has been resolved with these woodless pencils. As you can see, I'm using a normal sharpener in order to make a fine point here. But make sure to use the sharpener slowly. You can even use the pencil with the sides to cover the largest area of your drawing, and as well as a fine point to make some small details. But before blending the shades, make sure to clean the dust which may produce while shading, as this is the natural property of a charcoal. Now let's try the charcoal powder. Let's grab a small amount of powder on the brush itself and try to blend it on the paper. Believe me guys, I found it quite soft and rich in pigment. The blending is very smooth too. I haven't found any issues with blending so far. One thing you need to keep in mind that a rich pigment doesn't mean that you cannot create a lighter layer with it. You can always go with a lighter layer with any dark pencils you have. You just need to practice a lot and get a control on your tool. How you handle the tool is a secret here, so never think that you cannot create a lighter shade with dark pencil. So that's pretty much about this video. I hope you found my review a little bit of helpful, and make sure to watch the full video as I have attached a small clip in the end. All the buying links have been given in the description, so check it out. So it's Siddhant signing off, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, keep sketching.